So this is one of the Walmart reversible totes. This is a plastic material. This is not leather. And I don't even think this is vinyl. I'm pretty sure this is a PVC material. So the trick to applying the iron-on on this is going to be not to melt the plastic. Watching for questions. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do something like this. I have 2 layers here. How much was the bag? The bag was $9.99 at Walmart, and it's reversible. They have different colors. This is burgundy on one side and pink on this side. I do have inside a pressing pillow, and that's just to raise this up and give me a flat surface. It's also going to protect my work surface because you notice I don't have my ironing pad under here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try to get this as flat as I can so that when the press is on here, it's not leaning on these, because that will keep it from making contact with where I'm putting the iron on. So I want to get this flat as I can. Like I said, I do have that pillow in there, so that's going to give me some room to fold this bottom part under. And I'm going to center the L first. And for this particular project, I am going to use my Teflon sheet. Actually, I'm going to scoot that over. This is the center, so I'm going to use my Teflon sheet to help protect the leather or whatever it is. Hi everyone. I'm checking messages randomly. Ashley's watching for questions. Okay, so we have the first layer on. And I have my Teflon sheet I'm going to put over it. I have the heat press set or the easy press for 300 degrees for 10 seconds. I'm just going to do short burst of time to keep from melting the bag. So here we go. I'm gonna put it on. Timer, 10 seconds at 300 degrees with the Teflon sheet. And then we're gonna check. If it hasn't adhered all the way, we'll do it another short burst. And that worked perfectly. All right, so now we're going to put this part on. That looks straight. It's hard to tell with this bag folded. That looks straight. You guys can probably see it better.
Where did you get the Teflon sheet?
My Teflon sheet came with my heat press, but you can get them on Amazon. Or you can get them from any heat press supplier. Most of the vinyl suppliers have them. If you don't have a Teflon sheet, you can just use an old pillowcase. That's what I used to use. I see a little speck of HTV on here. So you don't have, you need some kind of protective covering over it, so you're not putting the press right on this plastic. But it doesn't have to be a Teflon sheet. All right, here we go again. 300, 10 seconds. And I am going to put a little more pressure than I usually do on this, just because it's textured and I want to make sure that it is making contact. Now I can see the texture of the bag coming through, which is a great sign. Oh, that L is not all the way down, so I'm going to put this back down. And that probably means I didn't have coverage over there, so let's go again. Again, use short burst of time on this. Don't try to do like 30 seconds or because you'll risk melting the bag. All right, I'm gonna move it over here, make sure I've got the whole design. Also making sure I'm not on top of those handles. All right, let's see. There we go. So that worked great. I can't see, a lot of times when you do faux leather or plastics like this, you can see the outline of the press. I don't see it at all. It seems to be...
What type of vinyl is this? Still newbie regarding vinyl.
This is Cricut Iron-On Metallic, and Cricut Iron-On Light is the pink. Any other questions? All right, I'm going to press it just one more time for good measure. Again, I want to make sure my design goes from there to there, so I want to make sure I cover it all, so I'm going to do 2 short presses. But the key here is short burst of time, and I probably wouldn't go over 300. Hey Terry, I just saw you on there. Ashley's, oh, what happened there? Ashley's monitoring the feed for us. Oh, forgot to hit timer. Oh no, I didn't. It's going. All right. So I think we're good. Ta-da! So again, for those who just joined, this is the Walmart, I don't know if this is pleather. It feels like plastic. I mean, it's kind of a plastic meant to look like leather.
Do you prefer the Cricut press over a regular heat press for your projects?
I can honestly tell you I haven't used my heat press since I got the Easy Press. I like it because of its portability and size and the fact that I can put it on about anything. There's a lot of things I can't put on my heat press. If you've seen one of my earlier videos, I did a actual canvas, and something like that I wouldn't be able to do on my heat press.
You repeat the time and temp again.
The time was 10 seconds at 300 degrees, and you know, do a couple presses, but press it 10 seconds, take it off. You don't want to leave the heat on the bag too long because you'll risk melting the plastic, because this isn't real leather.
Can you use this on t-shirts?
Yes, you can use the Easy Press on t-shirts without any problem. I have, if you go to the Cricut website, you can get the Easy Press recommended settings, and they have all of these settings for cotton, polyester, silk, canvas, burlap, wood, wool, felt, silk.
Would this work on denim?
Jersey, yes, it would work on denim. Cricut cardstock, so those are all things you could use this Easy Press on. And there's plenty that they haven't listed too. I'm sure the list will keep growing. But if it's not listed, you're just going to have to play around with it, such as this bag. There's nothing on here for a faux leather. Well, there's Cricut faux leather, and they recommend 245 for 30 seconds. I don't know. I like the short burst of heat on it, because I can kind of see where a little bit of the texture is flattened out. So if you did it for very long, I'm afraid it would melt. Any other questions? Would the Cricut press work on? Oh yes, I already answered that one. How much is the Easy Press? Melody, do you know what it's listing for right now? $149.99. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure if it was $149 or $159. I should know that. Thanks, Jamie. I think you can use the code FALLSHIP, all caps, right now for free shipping on the Easy Press. Our codes don't work on the Easy Press. Code Lori or like Melody Lane, those codes don't work for the machines. Alright guys, Ashley and I are going to go out for lunch, but I wanted to get this video done and uploaded for you. I've had a few people anxious to see how to do it. And Melody said if you have access, you also get your 10% off. The code is FALLSHIP. If you look up above, Melody wrote it down there for you.